In this video, I'm going to finally craft the strongest item in Arcane Conquest, requiring me to craft all the way from a gray amulet to the Fabled rarity, which is currently the strongest in the game. So make sure to stick around until the end to see how overpowered it is. But before that, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos. So I just got done grinding, and if I go ahead and open my inventory and then search up amulet, as you can see, I have a ton of amulets here. Now, once I actually craft these all up, it should add up to the Fabled rarity. And right now, I've been using a mythic one for a bit of time now. I also don't even have mythic runes, so I definitely need to get that soon, of course. But, you know, first, let's go ahead and craft this amulet. And also, while I'm at it, I did actually drop 2 mythics, which is like insanely lucky for me because, as you can see, I have a legendary set, and I just got 2 mythic upgrades in like one grinding session, I guess you could say. So let me go ahead and max out this helm right here. There we go, 93, which is really good, I think. And then the spell as well, which I'm pretty sure because this is a soulbound rat, I can just go ahead and upgrade it all on cooldown, and boom, there we go. Now let me go ahead and equip these, and now I'm one step closer to a fully mythic set. And as soon as I get this amulet, I'll even have a Fabled one. So basically, I'm on the road to a fully maxed out set. But enough of that. Let me go ahead and actually craft this amulet now. The moment of truth right here. Let me go into the crafting table. Now I have 2 gray amulets, but I don't even have a third one. So I would have started from gray, but yeah, these are just kind of extras I have. So I have 3 green ones right here. So if I go ahead and add these to the table, we can go ahead and make a blue one, which is tier 3. So let me go ahead and craft this. Boom. There we go. Now I have 3 blue ones, which I go ahead and add here, and I can make a tier 4 purple one. Let me go ahead and craft this one. And now if I add 3 purples, I can make a tier 5 Raventhorn amulet, which is legendary. And here's where people start to like actually use these because they start getting rarer and rarer. And this one has 80 stamina, 90 all class damage, and a 7.5% cooldown speed. Compared to the purple one, this only has 70 stamina, 80 damage, and 6.3% cooldown speed. So that's already like a huge upgrade. So just imagine once I get this Fabled version. But anyways, let me go ahead and craft a legendary, and boom, there we go. Now I have 6 of these, which I just realized one of these has runes in it. Let me actually remove that real quick. Anyways, now that we have 6 and 3 of them make the next rarity, that means I have 2 more, as well as the one I currently have equipped, which I should probably go ahead and unequip. Boom, there we go. Unequip that, and there you go. Now you can actually see it as well as the other ones. So let me go ahead and just add 3 to the table right here. And as you can see, 3 legendaries makes a mythic, which has 90 stamina, 100 damage, and 8.8% cooldown speed, which is definitely better than the legendary. So let me go ahead and craft another one of these. There we go, which means I have 2 mythics and 3 legendaries, which if I go ahead and add the legendaries again, I can go ahead and make another mythic, which is tier 6, by the way. So let me go ahead and craft this one. There we go. And now I have 3 mythic Raventhorn amulets, all at tier 6. Now if I go ahead and add these to the table, as you can see, we have the Fabled Raventhorn amulet, level 24 requirement, tier 7, the max tier, pretty much the strongest item in the game as of now. 100 stamina, 110 damage, and plus 10% cooldown speed. That is pretty good, as well as 2 empty rune slots, which I'm not gonna lie, I wish I had a third one for being like the strongest item, but who knows, maybe that'd be a little bit too overpowered. But anyways, as you guys have all been waiting for, I can go ahead and craft 3 mythics up to the Fabled rarity, and 3, 2, 1, and boom, there we go. I just crafted it. And now if I go over to my inventory, there it is, the Fabled Raventhorn amulet, level 24, tier 7, as I said before. So before I actually equip it, let me go ahead and add the runes to it, and let's see, what could I add? As you guys can see, I don't even have any mythic runes yet, which is kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know how I got this thing before, but I could just do double intellect, which gives you XP, or I could also give some luck just to try to get some better stuff. You know, for now, I'll just do both because I guess it's good to have a balance. But anyways, there we go. Now that we got the runes equipped, I can go ahead and equip this thing, and there we go. That already gave me like a huge chunk of health. And let me actually test something real quick. So right now I'm in the lobby, and I just unequipped it again. My spell has a 2.1 second cooldown, I think. Let me go ahead and do that again just to make sure. Okay, yeah, around 2 seconds, I'm just gonna say. Now if I go ahead and equip this thing, which should give me like 10% off, this should make a pretty decent difference. And boom, there we go, 1.9. I mean, that's like a fraction of a second, but you know, for longer cooldown spells like this, that'll actually help a ton. But yeah, there we go. We have the Fabled amulet, which is the strongest item in the game. Now I should probably go ahead and test this in a run. And here I am in calamity mode of corrupted forest, of course, this time with a Fabled amulet, which I've never had before, and also a mythic helmet and a mythic spell, which I've also not had before. But I'm also using my chest plate at like halfway health and damage, just so I can get a little bit more health, you know, just in case, because I'm doing this solo without a healer. Even though I am a shadow man, so I can kind of just take the health from them, but just to be safe. So anyways, let me go ahead and start the dungeon. I'm actually curious how much this is going to help, and if I'm even going to be able to notice it. So I should probably just dash ahead and then do my spells like that. Boom, there we go. And oh my, that just did so much damage. And then I can just finish them off with this other spell. Wait, I'm actually so strong right now. This is crazy. And I can't wait to get to level 50, and then I can actually equip another active skill, which is kind of like the dash, but I can also do the rage one, which if you play Dungeon Quest, it's kind of like enhanced inner rage or focus, just without the speed. But yeah, I can just dash ahead and then kind of get behind them and just hit them all with the spell. That is crazy. Shadow Man Shadowmancer is honestly like a really good class. I'm pretty sure it's like the strongest one besides Elementalist. Although I'm pretty sure the downside with Elementalist is that it has very low health and it's very easy to die. So honestly, I think Shadowmancer might be the best class in my opinion. But to be fair, I've only played as this class and Arcanist, and I'm pretty sure Arcanist is like the worst class. So I don't really have the right to say so. But let me know in the comments, what class are you guys currently running? And if you could switch, what class would you be? Because I know a lot of people are currently running like Elementalist and maybe Shadowmancer. I mean, I see a few Shadowmancers, but I'm pretty sure Elementalist is like the most common, probably because of the damage. Although if they were to ever play a solo, I'm pretty sure it'd be very difficult. Even though a lot of people don't even play solo, most people just play with the big groups. But I'm not gonna lie, there hasn't been an update in this game in a long time. I'm pretty sure the game is sitting at like a few hundred players, which is not very good, I'm not gonna lie. So it is actually very hard to find people to play with. But hopefully when they actually get an update out, all the people who have been like patiently waiting at max level just return and come back to playing for a bit, because I'm pretty sure the next dungeon should be coming in March, which is not bad for the game releasing in January. That means dungeons every 2 months maybe, I don't know. I hope so, because after having past trauma with dungeon quests, having to wait years just for them to abandon it, it's pretty sad. But yeah, anyways, I'm kind of just easily completing this whole dungeon. I honestly really like this class, just being able to have like even extra health, not even being able to heal, but just having extra. Although I do lose it when doing that one attack though, but that's kind of the whole point of it. And if I even wanted to, I could just not use it, but I'm definitely going to be doing way less damage, so I definitely should. But I can kind of just consistently stay at max health while just killing the mobs, you know, not even have to try too hard. And there we go, I'm on the Ancient Fell Oak, the first boss. Let's see, can I take this guy down pretty quickly? I hope I can. I'm pretty sure he has a lot of health because he's like a massive tree. But yeah, let me just go ahead and kill it, and hopefully I can even get something good here, because like I said, I'm almost there at maxing out my set. Now that I have the Fabled amulet, I'm like almost there. I just need a few more mythic items and I can finally consider myself maxed out, as well as reaching level 50, of course. Then I can unlock the other spell. But yeah, like I said, it takes very long to level up in this game, just because I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to. I mean, realistically, I should be on like the 3rd dungeon right now, but of course that doesn't even exist. You know, people just like to get ahead. But anyways, the first boss is dead, and unfortunately I just got straight trash. But I'm gonna go ahead and continue with the dungeon, and hopefully I can get something good at the end. And also, I think I finally figured out what I should be upgrading my skill points on, because I just only discovered this a little bit ago because of raid posts. But this roll with it skill buff is actually really good. Like, it makes the dash go way further because you get like super speed at the end of your dash, so it just gives a little bit of extra distance. But yeah, I basically have like all the damage maxed out, which is like the first 2 layers of the assault, and then almost maxed out of the mobility. Actually, yeah, I have sure-footed maxed out. I don't really need daring vault. Maxed out dash, and apparently improved dash is not worth it. You should go with roll with it instead. So that's what I did. And then of course these 2 maxed out. Now I would go with sorcerer's rage and then go down this path, but just because I'm not level 50 yet and I can't even equip another spell, I just added health. But of course, once I get to level 50, I'm gonna go ahead and switch it to here. But yeah, I think if you're starting from level 1, should probably just start out with upgrading like the damage and then the mobility. Probably the mobility later on, because you don't really need it until you play in like raids or something, or calamity mode. But yeah, that's just how I think it would go. Who knows? Maybe let me know in the comments how you guys do it. I've just seen a lot of people do it that way. And like I said, this dash with the extra speed at the end is actually very good. But anyways, I'm on the 2nd boss here, and this guy's kind of just filler. I kind of feel like he was just like added just to have another boss in calamity mode. And if I'm not mistaken, is that just like a grown size of a mob or something? He just looks like a mob but bigger. But anyways, there we go. He's already dead. He only has like a fraction of the first boss health, which is kind of crazy. That first boss takes forever to kill. But yeah, definitely having this new set as well as the Fabled amulet, I feel way stronger. Like, I've never been able to solo it this easily. So let me go ahead and just kill these last few mobs, and I should be on the final room. Yep, there we go. The time lost sorcerer, technically the final boss. I mean, he does have like a reincarnation after you kill him, but you know, that shouldn't be too much of a worry. And boom, there we go, finally completed. That took way longer than I expected and was way harder than I expected, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, I did it. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know what you guys think of the Fabled amulet, and if you have it or not. And if you don't, how close are you to getting it? Because I'm not gonna lie, I had to do a few trades just to get it. I think grinding it alone would have probably taken me to like level 50 just to even get close. But yeah, let me know, is it worth it, all of the grinding? I'd say so. I mean, I guess it's cool to have. But yeah, make sure to like the video if you haven't already, and make sure to subscribe.